Yeah, it's your boy DJ Fed, Playerific Radio. We back on the air. It's the rap and hip hop hour, and like I said, we got another special guest tonight. We got my boy Mic Mich in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, my guy?
Hey, what up, though, Del Fetty? What it do?
Oh, you know, man. Man, keeping the tunes in. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds great, man. You got the sound, right? You got what's going on, man. Thank you for having me as a guest. I'm so happy to be here, brother.
Man. Yeah, thanks for coming on, man. I know we've been trying to get this together for a minute, and here's tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it was perfect timing, man. What's up, San Francisco Bay Area, Town, Business, Vallejo, Richmond, all over, man. All my family, all my friends listening out there, Concord, you know, Santa Rosa, all over, you know what I'm saying, San Jose, come on, Bay Area, all over Northern California, stand up, 7.
Yes, sir. Well, man, tell the people about yourself a little bit, dog.
Yo, man, originally I am from Kalamazoo, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? That's the Midwest, halfway between Detroit and Chicago. I grew up an athlete, came up from a really, beautiful family, grew up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Sinbad, comedian's dad, Reverend Atkins, baptized me and pretty much my whole family. You know what I'm saying? We got a really beautiful family. Everybody does things, you know what I'm saying? From teachers, doctors, lawyers, artists, preachers, community leaders, you name it, top all the way up and down. Me, I'm an artist, my brother, ownership, business entrepreneurs usually come from that spirit, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I know a lot of cool people. My life's like a movie, man. I can't even front. If I was to tell the normal person in my life, they would just be looking at me like this one is a bragging. But I'm just telling my truth, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, just from elementary school, going playing baseball with Derek Jeter and hooping with Cal Winfield, and even my brother, bless his soul, rest in peace to Mark White. Mark White was one of the greatest basketball players for the state of Michigan, bro. So, and that's my brother, everything. So, shouts out to my brother Chad listening to right now online. You know what I'm saying? My mom, everybody at home.
Absolutely.
My uncle in town, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful thing.
Absolutely, man. So what brought you to California?
Man, this way, that way, man. I've been in New York and in Florida, in Colorado, in Arizona. I lived a little bit. There's only a few states I ain't lived in, and that's by choice. You dig it, But on the real, I'm out here, man, and because I always loved California. I actually went to college. I'm a duck. I ran track in college, so the University of Oregon Ducks. I had a track scholarship. I ran out here, so I love the West. And one of my best friends was actually from Compton. You know what I'm saying? When I was 18, so that's how I met me and Buck. That's how we kicked it. So I always loved it. And then that summer, I wound up going and living in California in 1991, when all that stuff was going down. I'm up there with my homeboy T.E. up and down in Crenshaw and Lorenzo's in 91. You know what I'm saying? So we go and I got a story. It's cool.
How long you been doing music?
Man, wow, that goes back to the church, really. Coming back, singing in the choir when I was young, very influential from the church. But then my own instruments, like since second grade, you know what I'm saying? Like clarinet. My uncle, we had a clarinet, and that's what I got. So that's what I started playing. And then I was also doing musical. So right now, I play everything I can touch. Clarinet, bass clarinet is what they had me trained in. Bass clarinet, and play the bongos and drums. And then sports games. So band had to put, it was one or the other, and sports was what it was around junior high at the end of that. So that's when I started taking it. Because I was an athlete. You know what I'm saying? In high school.
Yeah. So who were some of your musical influences?
Man, right off the bat, George Clinton.
Okay.
Because Parliament, man. It was one 1975, 76 barbecue, and you over there with the big bro, and we in the hood, and everybody outside with the cars and the lights on in the yard. And I was hooked. It was the fun. Yeah. But besides that, I very distinct. My family's very musical, so I have two distinct sounds of music with my uncles. One of my uncles was into the Motown sound and the OJs and the old things, so we would hear this at the family things. We would hear all of the old school stuff going on. The old Isaac Brothers and 50s all the way up to the Motown level. And then I have another uncle that would take it back to the jazz, which would be like the Coltrane and the Miles Davis and things things like that. So I had to tiptoe around those records while we didn't get the material time. But that was very influential. My other uncle had, was more contemporary with Prince and all that disco. And
you got the Purple Rain shirt on.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Purple Rain back in the day, man. It's stuff, man. Yeah, shouts out to Prince. But Michael Jackson was also super big. See, I was born to I'll Be There. When I was born, I'll Be There was playing on the radio. So I definitely have a unique tie to Michael Jackson. But I love all music. You dig it? So because my mama was a songstress, she was a singing bird. Her and my father really is what I come from. Because I come from music. Yeah. My father is a ridiculous singer, playing the piano, and they met in college. And they had Henry Hall at Western Michigan University, playing with Luther Vandross at Western Michigan University. Wow. Luther invited my mama to go and sing with him in New York. He's like, "You're my favorite singer." She always says, he said, "You're my favorite singer." My family wasn't having that, but she sure did get invited. And he, my dad, and then years later, me and my man Scarson was in New York City at Hit Me Factory. And who comes out there? Luther Vandross. So I go, man, hold on, man. He like, Luther. I said, Luther. Big Luther now. I said, Luther. And I said, man, when you was in college, my mom and dad said you went to college with them and used to sing with them. And you said my mama sang looked like Dionne Warwick. And you know what he said? He looked back and he said, your dad with your lip to the side, twisted, man. Just like that, I kid you not. Just like nobody would know something like that. I said, yeah. He's like, yeah, man. And he said, how your mama doing? It was the funniest. You one of them surreal moments, man. And then we took a picture, but we never got that much. That was, man, so, yeah, but that was that time.
Shout out to Luther Vandross, man. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Yeah,
one thing about my life is like, I've been, I had
to bust that out real quick. I
got to get
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I'm glad you got stories like that. You know, everybody doesn't get a chance to tell those types of stories, let alone experience those moments. We got a lot of. So we got your song "Get It In."
Ooh, that's what we chose. Okay.
Yeah, tell the people what that one's about.
Well, actually, man, that's the title song for the new album that's dropping this Friday on all Spotify, iTunes, Apple, YouTube, your favorite one, whichever you want to go to. Just at MIC space MICH, Mic Mich. You know what I mean? It'll be there. You gotta get in when you fit in. The name of the album, that's this track, man.
That's it, man. That's it. Well, we're gonna play it for the people right now. This is Mic Mich, and this is Get In. Shout out J Tunes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. You gotta get it where you fit in. 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 Spark the magical, make sure that it's all practical. Wake up and it's so magical. Used to be magical, now it's Mr. MC. Grant my permission so I can rock thee. One of the best, I had to hit the bang. Had to do it differently, my way. Had to learn new game, step it up. So now people can see me that I stepped it up. I was a Midwest kid, New York kid, Florida kid, and look what I did. People never tried to appreciate what they saw. Never thought I'd be great. Thought that I'd be whack, thought I'd be stale. The joke's on you. I had to get in where I fit in. And it look brand new. You gotta get in where you fit in. 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 Had to get in places that didn't want me there, so I understood with my dreaded hair. I had to get out of places that didn't want me there. I had to understand understand it with my dreaded hair. What am I saying? I am the man. I had to tell you I understand. In the rooms I stand where they didn't understand that I was the man and always had the plan. When they look at you crazy, believe them. But you can always leave them, cause you don't have to lead them, especially if they don't wanna be led by you. Understand, you got the plan, you got the game. You are the man or woman. It doesn't matter who you is, just make sure you take care of your biz and get in where you fit in. You gotta get in where you fit in. You gotta get in where you fit in. You gotta get in where you fit in.
Yeah. That sounded good, man.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Fed. You're back on Playerific Radio. We got my boy Mic Mich in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, thank you.
We just heard your track, Get In Where You Fit In. You know what I mean? That's dope. You said it's coming off of the album titled
Get In Where You Fit In.
Okay.
And it's coming out this Friday, May 22nd. So that's, whenever it's released, but that's the projected date is this coming up weekend. You know what I'm saying? This Friday.
Most definitely. How many tracks you got on there?
I put 10 on that one.
Okay.
And they're all, you pretty unique. I'm excited about this album, man. It's got a really great sound, man. I love the Bay Area, man, because the culture, man, it's like there's nothing better than the Bay, like Jay be saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth, man. I've lived all over the different places doing music, and respect to all of them. I like them all. Mm-hmm. But it's just something about being out west and being free and meeting people and actually meeting really, genuine people that's in the industry doing the same thing and have the same heart and hustle like you do.
Most definitely, man. That's a good thing right there, man.
Yeah.
So tell the people how you came up with your name. I already know you told me the story. How you come up with your name, man?
Well, man, so check it out, man. So I used to be lyrical, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was a man, I like the lyrical one, all that stuff and stuff. So I come out to
lyrical.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was going to be. So in 1994, I'll make it quick. I'll do as quick as I can. So in 1994, I had an internship at Island Records, right? But I was living in Brooklyn, and this kid named Bobby Ism was walking down the street on Fulton Ave with these flyers. And this is 94, like early, and he gave it to me. And he was like, Biggie Smalls. I was like, who's Biggie Smalls? He goes, you don't know who Biggie Smalls is? Yo, you don't know who Biggie Smalls is? Yo, you live here? Yo, I'm going to come get you later, and I'm going to take you and show you who Biggie Smalls is, right? So at the time, I didn't know that many people, but my people at the studio. So I ran to the studio and asked him if I could go, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, Mike. I asked the big guy, Mike. He was like, yeah. Doctor was like, yo, Aaron, just go with Nicolette. It'll be cool. So Aaron know everybody. So we running, so we go and we kick it. And then we start singing the songs. I'm like, oh yeah, it's unbelievable. We singing the songs, walking down the street, going to the day party, right? And so we get to the spot. It's me, Bobby Ism, and Aaron. And we get to the spot, and we see him. And Bobby Ism was talking, and he goes, and there he go right there. And Aaron saw him and froze like Daffy Duck saw the money, right? And then me, I was already, beelining straight to Biggie. Now, Biggie had his back turned to everybody, right? And it was like a sumo wrestler. It was like nobody around him, but he was talking to some chick, and he had his back turned. And man, I tapped him on the shoulder, and he whipped around on me, fam. And I said, his whole body was over me. And his eye was looking at me, and he was like, yo. And I was like, hey, man, what's up, man? I'm Mike from Michigan. He goes, word, Mic Mich, what's up? And he was all me. And I was like, yo, man, I got this show called The Rooftop, and you could be a guest. I just want you to be the first guest on my show. And you know what I'm saying? We could overlook Brooklyn and talk about your career and everything. It'll be some fly stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He goes, word, Mic Mich, I like that, man. Go tell Puff. I said, tell Puff, I said, give his card to you. And he dapped me up, and he turned around, he looked again, he went on stage, and Mr. C, rest his soul, he was like, dippa. He was like, live from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the son, the loudest one. And then Aaron and them came up, was like, yo, son, Biggie gave you live in the club, you know what that means? And Bobby Ism was like, yo, P, I can't believe you just did that. That's how I became Mic Mich.
Hey, man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen unless you take the chance, man.
You never know, man. And then the crazy thing about that, man, is like, I was working in the business for some years in New York, and then at the end of his life, that same week, I was actually working for a company, and we had a big project going on with Big and Puff and all of them at the same time. We were doing his new album. We were doing it as just like we're sitting here as a premiere. We're going to be in the studio with him. We had already promoted it for all these places, And then when he passed, man, I was just like, devastated because that was the whole wraparound from the beginning to that, you know what I mean? And I just knew my career would projectedly have gone to another stratosphere, not knowing that because these stories can stay alive, you know, it's still like that. But back in 94 or 97, I was, you know, it was different.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's dope, man. That's dope history right there, man. So you said you was an athlete, dog. What's going on with that?
Oh my goodness, man! You know I could run like the wind, man. You know I was a little baseball kid, man. My granddad used to take me to the tablets all the time, and we used to go and get these baseball cards and the gum and the bats, and I would sit out there, fam, and I would just take this big old baseball bat, this big old heavy black bat, this little boy, and I would hit rocks and hit like a little pew.
Yeah.
And so I would just run, but eventually, so I was a baseball player. I was a little baseball player. I was hitting crazy baseball. And then I got hit in the ear one time, and that was bad with baseball. Yeah. And then I started running track, and you know, and playing basketball. And then, like I said, my brother Mark, God bless him. So my brother Mark was so good. Like I had to pick a sport. I had to find something, you know. So baseball. So then it became track, and eventually track was great because we shut that out. Kalamazoo Lloyd Norris had one of the best coaches. Coach Duckett just recently passed. And, you know, both of his sons were playing in the NFL, TJ Duckett and Tico Duckett.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had a ridiculous track team, man. I think all the 4 years that I was in high school, we were number 2 in the state 3 out of the 4 years. And then one of those years was just me and my man, Kevin Jackson. We were like 4th. It was just me and him, you know, at the meet. And so the state meet. So I was like, you know, I played basketball, football. I broke my leg in high school playing football twice. Yeah. So my football career got cut short, and that kind of messed up with my basketball thing because that's my thing too. But the main thing about that is I eventually jumped 24, 8 3/4 in high school in the long jump. I still got the record to this day there.
Okay.
And that's, you know, Kalamazoo and stuff, so that's a pretty good record. I ran like a 10, 10-3, 10-2, and a 20, you know, 20 low 21, 10-200, 220 point, you know what I'm saying, in the relays, real lows. So we won a lot of races. We won a lot of stuff. In Kalamazoo, in Michigan, where we're from, in Central and North, great athletes. It's like it's a unique place. It's a small place. Like I said, Derek Jeter's from there. You got Chris Crawford. You got Tico. You got. I mean, I'm tripping. All kind of athletes. You know, Olympians. You know, still to this day, baseball players, professionals. Greg Jennings, Super Bowl winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all from this small area because we had this unique community sports program that was very, very influential. And I wish, you know, sometime they would allow us to you know, regain and grow that back there because it's needed very much, you know.
Most deaf, man. So we're going to get back into some more of your music, man. I got another track, and it is titled Spotlight. Tell the people about that one.
Oh man, Spotlight. I got invited to do a show out in Santa Rosa, Sunday Night Spotlight, a nice long-going, running 200 show every Sunday night. So I was honored to be, you know, for there. So I just started, you know, I thought I would write something for that occasion. Yeah. And the track came out real nice, and I like it a lot. So it's just doing pretty good.
Most definitely, man. Shout out 93 Pack God.
Hey, what's up, Pack God? Thank you.
Beethoven ain't free.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, fam?
Most definitely, man. Well, hey, we're going to get into the track right now, man. This is Mic Mich with Spotlight. Check it out. Playerific Radio 102.5 FM, KXSF.FM on the web. Let's go. Yeah.
It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. Hey, yeah. It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. Sunday night, and I'm up in the spotlight. It's Sunday night, and I'm up in the spotlight. That must mean that I'm living my life right. That mean my peers is respecting me. Living that lifestyle, we got the right to everything. I'm showing up with my jewelry. I'm showing up with my vibe, and I'm sugary. I ain't sweet, but I'm sour. Never sour, cause I always got the power. It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight, rocking my life like I'm doing everything right. I got my boys and the ladies in the spot, looking good, showing like shaking their ass right. It's Sunday night, I'm with the church today. Earlier because I know that you got to pray. But at night, I'm on the Sunday night spotlight showing off. Grab the microphone and we going off. It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. That must mean that I'm living my life right. Ay, in the spotlight. Ay, it's Sunday night spotlight. It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. My peers respect me, I'm living my life right. Up in the spotlight. Sunday night, I'm in the spotlight. Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. Ay, and I'm living my spotlight. It's Sunday night and we up in the spotlight. Hey, respect me, I'm living my spotlight. Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. Yeah, I'm living my spotlight. It's Sunday night and we up in the spotlight. Yeah, respect me, it's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. That must mean that I'm living my life right. Hey, I'm in the spotlight. Sunday night, yeah. It's Sunday night and I'm up in the spotlight. That must mean that I'm living my life right. Sunday night in the spotlight. Hey, in the Sunday night spotlight. Hey, Sunday night, every week. Sunday night spotlight. Sunday night, every week. Sunday night spotlight. Yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night spotlight. Hey, it's Sunday night. Every Sunday night, I'm in the spotlight. Sunday night, and we up in the spotlight. That must mean that I'm living my life right. Yeah, in the spotlight. Sunday night. This is how we do in Northern California. Oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California, yeah. In Northern Cal.
Cali bar in my mouth while I'm out in Cali. Heart is green around me like I'm out in Maui. 40 on me for you player haters tryna foul me. God counting me in while you tryna out me. Fresh out of county. Twin, you see this money round me? Money piling. Yeah, I see these dummies frowning. Don't be mad in my pockets, watch your own clown. I used to slap niggas songs, got my own now. Shout out my hometown, I ain't even gotta say it. I'm with Mic Mich, yeah, you gotta play it. Leaves blazing, about to bag the conversation. I'm from the North Bay, bitch, we like our weed stinking. These girls drink. Touch a coin the fast way. Ain't no place like the Bay, you in last place.
This is how we do in Northern California. Oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California. Oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California. Oh yeah, Northern Cal.
I'ma slide through the streets with a beat that slap. Vibe with my folks, backyard kick back. Deep impact, leave a freighter and a hater. I came up when they was selling everybody like they Vegas. Northern Cali flavor, Bay Area players. Always counting paper, it's just in our nature. I don't mess with the fakers, I don't stress on the meat. I'm smoking blunts in my leisure, it's like my standard procedure. On my arm got a breezer, Lionel Richie is Caesar. Used to bag off a skeezy to keep my cheddar on cheesy. Better roll, Fiji, feeling myself like the Mac. Short toilet to me, I'm just giving it back. All over the map, color city to city. On my beat, legit, they throw the T for Thizzy.
This is how we do in Northern California. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California. This is how we do. In Northern California. Yeah.
Woke up feeling blessed and it's 80 degrees. Looking at a mountain above the palm trees. Fresh dressed like $1,000,000. My crib is in a hill, it's worth $1,000,000. Got a dope job, thank God for my luck. Let's stay on my grind and I'll never starstruck. Handle my biz like it's human resources. That's how we do in Northern California. J-Tunes, Del Fetty, Christ One Ace Drop, you know already. Riding in cars, smoking Cali cars, barking these bars, cause we lyrical stars. Rock every stage, born to get paid. Time to get laid, time to get laid. This is how we do it. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do it. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal, this is how we do. In Northern California, oh yeah. In Northern Cal.
Yo. This is Playerific Radio. It's your boy DJ Fed. We are in Northern California on KXSF 102.5 FM, KXSF.FM on the web. That's my boy Mic Mich featuring J-Tunes and your boy DJ Fed, aka Del Fetty. That song is called Northern California, man. Tell them a little bit about that track right there, dog.
Oh man, that mug, man, I get excited every time I hear that, man. So we made a little slapper right there. And me and my man J-Tunes was sitting around, and I was like, shoot, right on the spot, we just wrote it. And then it was just banging. I was just like, oh man, it was gold right there. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna call somebody, man. I gotta send this my man Del Fetty, man. I gotta let Del Fetty get some of this out of me. And I remember, and I delivered you to you. I gave you all the stuff you needed. And man, you came and super delivered. And then we put it together. And we went to Wayne Hayes. Shout out to Mr. Hayes. Yep. We went over to his spot. And then we went first time that mug went bananas, and then ever since then, the star is born, you know.
Just been rolling with it, rocking with it, man.
Yeah.
And we also, you know what I mean, we also got a video shoot coming up this week for the track, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Tell people about give them the information.
Well, the video shoot is this weekend. It's going to be at a disclosed location, of course. We would like to keep that, you know what I'm saying? But we want all the players, man, all the Bay Area people, man. J-Tune's been hitting it, Dylan putting it up, I've been putting it out. People been getting us, they've been retweeting it, man. It's going to be one of those anthems, Memorial Day weekend, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Nice cars, basketball court. We want to bring you out some food, man. You know, take care of yourself, man. Come out with your crew, your people. Nice and easy, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, having a good time. You're going to be pumping that Northern California, you know what I'm saying? We got a really nice setup going on right there, you know what I mean? So, you know, hit us up for the actual details. So we won't go too berserk over here, but just send it to us, and we'll get the information to you. Can't wait for you to come through and check that out.
Most definitely, man. Speaking of the details, man, how can people get in touch with you?
Well, man, before I do, man, I'm also doing a children's book, man, called Sherman and Herman as well, and I'm doing that to raise awareness for autism for children, and children with special needs and disabilities, man. So I do have a Cash App eventually. You know what I'm saying? But people can get at me with on the music tip, of course. That's been saying Mic Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I've been out there. M-I-C-H. I have to spell it because a lot of people call me Mic Mich. So I almost shoot, man. I came out here. I almost had to change my name to Mic Mich, man. Just, you know, get in where you fit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, good, you know. But I'm at West Coast Mich, at West Coast M-I-C-H on Instagram. Once again, you know, you can put, you know, YouTube. You can pull me up. Like a pizza delivery, you know, because I'm a thespian. I like acting, I like writing, you know, like television, you know, I like big business, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really love the Bay, man. So it's the players area for me in my lifestyle, what I like to do.
Most definitely, man. That's what's up, dog. Do you have any shows coming up?
Absolutely, man. I got invited to do this beach show coming up, so that sounds like fun. You know what I mean? I know that coming up in June, like next week, June. I know, you know, we move together. We got a lot of shows. So if you go on vacation, I don't have to. I get a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? But eventually soon we're gonna be there too. You know what I mean? But things just happen to come up. But the main one I got coming up now is the Juneteenth show. Yeah. That's coming up. That's gonna be in Susan City. Yeah. Is that right?
Yep, Susan
City. And that's coming up for the Juneteenth things. 20th and 21st, Saturday and Sunday. So thanks. Shout out to Fairfield that. And and then also want to shout out my man Trey Jones, man, because Trey always is always popping with the Tap In series. Yeah. And and then we got some surprises that we got going on ourselves, that we're building too,
Most definitely.
Summer's gonna be hot though.
Summer's gonna be
After
hot.
this video goes, it's gonna be bananas. I just been focusing on that right now. You know what I mean? But because I can't wait, man. Dale, how do you feel about the video shoot coming up this week?
Man, I feel good about it, man. I'm glad we didn't have it last week.
Right. That part. Yeah, for that, right? You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel good about it, man. Like you said, it's gonna be Memorial Weekend. You know what I mean? We're in a nice location. It's gonna be a great day. The energy's gonna be right. So you know what I mean? The song is dope. The artists are dope. You know what I mean? Not just because I'm one of the artists, but because we're dope.
Yeah,
so,
there it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
I want to shout out the whole Bay, man. You know what I'm saying? Like all the cities, all the MCs that I know, you know what I'm saying? Especially my ugly crew, you know what I mean? Age, Christ One, AO, IMF, you know what I'm saying? Resonating, all the San Francisco hip hoppers, you know what I'm saying? And all of the superstars out here.
I love rocking with them guys. You know what I mean? Because that's like back to the authenticness of the whole situation. You know what I mean? They come in with the real stuff.
Yeah, we be digging in the crates.
You're gonna hear the record spinning. That you're gonna hear the vinyl sound on the record. You know what I mean? I like that.
Shouts out to my guys, man. We seriously dig in the crates. We get up in there, bro.
Sure. Well, hey, we're gonna get into your song called "So Smooth." Tell the people about that one.
Man, this is a treat, man. It's just so great, man. It's a debut album, so I'm getting to be able to enjoy this like this with everybody as well. Like I said, man, I'm just trying to develop a sound and the style and adapt to the culture and just be myself within it. So get in when you fit in, by still, getting in but still being yourself, So smooth is just breaking it down like it's real and you're telling it like it is.
That's it. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get into it right now. This is Mic Mich, not Mic Mich. Mic Mich. That's MIC MICH. Yes, sir. So 2 mics and an H. Make sure y'all remember that. So here we come with So Smooth. Check it out. It's your boy DJ Fed, Playerific Radio. Let's go. KXSF.
I'm one of the smoothest in the world. I'm one of the smoothest ones, you could agree. I might not have 1 million YouTube views, but I got 2 million eyes on me. I might not be your very first choice, but I'm always making history. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I'm so smooth with it. I'm so smooth with it. I'm so smooth, smooth. I might not have 1 million YouTube views, but I got 2 million eyes on me. I might not be your very first choice, but I'm always making history. Am I the one in the end you're looking for? Or am I the one that they did not see? I'm so smooth, smooth with it, yeah. I'm so smooth, smooth with it. I'm so smooth. I'm so smooth, smooth with it. I might not have 1 million YouTube views, but I got 2 million eyes on me. I'm one of the smoothest ones in the world. I'm one of the smoothest, you could agree. I'm so smooth.
What's going on? It's your boy DJ Fed, Playerific Radio 103.5 FM. We got Mic Mic Mich in the building. We got like 2 minutes, man. Tell the people something they might not know, or tell them where to find you, or whatever you want to do. You got 2 minutes. Go.
2 minutes, man. I want to thank you, man. Thank you, DJ Del Fetty, man, for letting me be a guest here on 102.5, KXSF. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the time. I appreciate everyone out there listening, taking the time for their busy schedule to listen to the music, maybe learn something about me, and I would love to hear from you. I'm always engaging. I'm open for tours, festivals, sync, all that. But one thing about me, man, is I just want to keep on grinding and just keep on, having a good time. You know what I mean? And just keep trying to do the best I can and do good things all the time. So shouts out to New York and Florida, Michigan, of course, and Cali. I'm in the Bay Area.
Well, definitely, man. So we want to thank you for coming on to the show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you got something you want to talk about, man, the door's always open. You already know that, man. I will see you later on this week. I will actually see you on Saturday at the video shoot. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we are going to be in Sausalito and Marin.
Right.
So hit us up.
Yes.
Get the direct location. You know what I mean? Pull up, pop up. You know what I mean? But just don't pop up and pull up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Shout out to big shouts out to my family. Shout out to son too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. So you heard. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm good, man. I just want to shout everybody out there listening. Thank you, fam. I appreciate you.
For sure, man. So you just heard "So Smooth" by Mic Mich. You also heard "Northern California" by Mic Mich featuring J Tunes and myself, Del Fetty. You heard Roxanne by UTFO. You heard "Spotlight" by Mic Mich. You heard "The Box" by Roddy Ricch. You heard "Get In Where You Fit In" by Mic Mich. And you heard "Racks in the Middle" by Nipsey Hussle, and we started it off with "Too Hard for the Radio" by Mac Dre. We got my boy BK in the building. He's about to come rock with y'all with the King of Prussia radio show. So we're about to get up out of here, man. Thank Mic Mich for coming out tonight.
Yeah.
Thank Miss Eyes for coming out tonight. And thank my man over there in the corner. What's your name, dog?
Black. Thanks, Black.
Big Black.
Black.
What's that,
Thank
man?
Black for being in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Eyes, she sounds beautiful, man.
Oh man, yeah, you're gonna hear some music from all three of us.
Yes,
Watch.
absolutely.
Check that out, I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna be the first to play it too. Watch.
Yeah, man. All
So
right, fam,
we're gonna
we'll
get
get
out
you
of here,
there.
man.
All
Thank
right,
y'all
thank
for
you,
tuning
man.
in.
Amen.
Peace.